Here he go. Watch it where he goes. Everybody see it, so you know he get it wrong. Oh, hey, what's going on, people? What's going on, people, man? As you already know, it is Monday over here on the Originators Monday, over here on the Mad Mike Sports podcast channel. As you already know, I am your host. I am the sixth man. One, two, three, four, five, six man K Styles in the building. And to my stage left, as you already know, it is the Senator Palpatine, Mad Mike Sports.
Damn.
And we appreciate everybody coming in right now. As we already see, we got a few in here in the live. So as you coming in, also make sure you definitely hit that like button, hit that share, as well as subscribe to the Mad Mike Sports and Mad Mike Network. Let's go ahead and get them, Mike. We got them three special words for the people, man. What we got for them?
We got that real. Roll.
Hello, y'all. And as we always do the roll call, you always got to do it right. DJ, hit it.
Bam.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a new song for this for the Mad Mike Network for 2024. We gotta come with a new song. We'll work on that here soon. Definitely appreciate everybody. Ooh, almost broke my glasses. Well, they already broke, so I can't do nothing about it. Definitely leading off today's show, man. We got Pat Norris in the building. We got Smooth C78. We got Jay Diaz. We got the loyal Andrew G in the building, as well as D Coleman. We got ATL Leo. We got Auntie Pam in the building. We got King Atlanta supporter John St. Clair. Hood J. AFN's on Big Ant. We got Terry Lloyd. And also remember, Auntie Pam is one of the Lady Birds of AFN, so y'all be on the lookout for more of them here in the either this week or in the near future.
It's coming real soon.
Stay tuned, y'all. We got Mr. 58 in the building, Jamaris Gilliam. We got Sherman Wood, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. We got Miss Sonia Howell, aka that's my daughter's godmother. What's going on, Sonya?
I say hey to you, Sonya.
Yeah. She heard you.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting
Okay.
over there laughing at the 49 struggling and stuff. Shout out to our people, Workflow Dre. We got Dre Murphy. We got Big Real Michael Walker. We got Marquise Shashir, Old Chicken Paula, Southside 12. We got Asia, another lady bird of AFN in the building as well. And Georgia Texas boy. All right. You see how we did it there. You see how the beat just dropped right on time? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the NFL season is now officially over. As we already know, Super Bowl 58 it came to a conclusion as the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in a thriller at the end. And Mike, what in the hell is you over?
It's
You
called
trying to be
dancing, y'all.
what? You trying to be a belly dancer or something?
Mm-hmm.
Sit your ass down, Mike. That's the
That's what I felt like doing when he look. That game
look.
had me belly dancing, boy.
Look. That's the fuck Kyle Shanahan dance.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, man. So as we already know, man, this was one of the hell of a game. Started off slow. Um, I know everybody was kind of. This was the I call it the legacy game here. As far as where's going to be the legacy of how these coaches and these quarterbacks, and make sure if y'all haven't seen these past rendition, was it the heavy hitters? We've kind of talked about the legacies and stuff. But Mike, go ahead and kick us off. What your thoughts was on this game and what you thought.
Um, see, my my quarterback takes aren't very um popular. As I watch the Dukies, play right here on top of it. But my quarterback takes are not very popular because everybody think I'm just way over um I guess a bit too harsh quarterbacks, but I don't think I'm harsh enough to be honest. I think
Mm,
y'all y'all see somebody play well and then everybody want to put them on the pedestal because they played well for 5 games, a year, 2 years. I don't think you guys are harsh enough. The quarterback position is one of those positions where you deserve everything you get and don't get. Why? Because you're a leader. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to get all the heat. You're supposed to get all the praise for it. You got to take the good with the bad with the good. That's the way it's supposed to be. Hey, so with that being said, man, I'm just gonna say this time and time again, and y'all gonna hear me time and time again. There's only one. There's only one God. There's only one left toe. Okay, there's only one big left toe. I can't get my leg all the way up there, but there's only one big left toe for y'all that's normal. Okay, I'm talking about the motherfucker that got 13 toes. Okay, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the one that got 10 toes. All right. Um, you only get one left toe. Um, and for the most part, you get one fist. Yeah,
one
one.
fist.
That's it. One pinky. And there's only one in the NFL, and that guy is Patrick Mahomes. I've been trying to tell y'all, we've been trying to tell you guys, we got to stop putting these quarterbacks on pedestals because K Styles, I put the video out on channel where he cut, where he said, is that one or two throws when you need it the most. He did exactly that. This man, K Styles, is the real six man. He called it. You needed that one or two throws when you needed it most, and guess what happened? He made it. You saw that. You saw that throw on the in the red zone where your boy had a guy wide open. Brock
Mm-hmm.
Purdy. Brock Purdy missed that wide open throw.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes didn't miss it. Why? Because he's that damn good. This is what these elite quarterbacks do. They make the play when you need them the most. Patrick Mahomes could have said that shit into Afghanistan. He should have said he could have said that shit to Mars. We saw Brock Purdy do it a couple of times in the game. But when you need these elite quarterbacks to step up and do what they supposed to do, Patrick Mahomes did not let down.
Right.
But this
Man.
man's a genius, y'all. This man here, he's a genius. He told y'all those one or two throws. He told y'all the one or two throws when you need it most. That's what elite quarterbacks do. Six man case style. Go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, and the thing about it was too, it started off rocky on both sides. Well, it really started off as a rocky game to me. You can kind of tell that everybody was kind of caught in the moment. Uh, Mistakes all around. You see Christian McCaffrey. He's running up the field, fumbles the ball in the red zone.
Ooh.
Then you see Patrick Mahomes. You see the Kansas City Chiefs get a big play on a 52-yarder to Nico Hartman, and then Isaiah Pacheco fumbles the ball. We got false start penalties everywhere. The defenses are playing pretty well. Um, it just came down to who was the most disciplined in the second half. And it was unfortunate Drake Greenlaw went down. Somebody should have told. I know the 49ers players were really hyped for this game, but it was kind of unfortunate what happened with him. He was so hyped to get in the game that he tore, I think he tore his Achilles or something like that on the field,
Yep.
on the sideline. So a lot of times, well, like I said, man, we get caught up in our emotions, and that's just what happened now. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes and I will say it again. Patrick Mahomes is the only, I repeat, only elite quarterback in this NFL.
So
And the
no
thing
others.
about and the thing about it was, hey, he started off like shit. But Mike, what is the mantra of what we always talk about, man? Look, three,
3 or 4 plays.
not even just 3 or 4 plays, 3 or 4 plays in 3 phases of the game
Game. Yeah.
was the biggest key that we saw in him. Because when we saw that the offenses weren't doing well, we saw the defense play well. We saw, and like you said, Patrick Mahomes is entering elite territory. He's entering like elite conversation territory right now with some of the greats of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I want to say too is the Kansas City defense and the Kansas City special teams kept them in this game all game. And this is why the 3 phases of the game is important. I know y'all, all y'all care about is the passing game. Nothing else matters in this league. You don't give a damn about defense. You don't give a damn about special teams. You don't give a damn about the run game. But what this game, the biggest difference that came into this Super Bowl game, special teams. The one aspect of the game nobody wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Nobody.
What you got to say on that, Mike?
The special teams, obviously, in my opinion, I think uh, I'm I'm gonna just go to Buckner because that kick right there at that moment, that's not an easy kick.
Hell nah.
That bro, that's not kick, and he had at least 3 or 4 more yards on that kick, kicking that thing from 57 yards,
Super Bowl record.
57 yards, bro,
Super Bowl
right
record.
down the middle. What else? What can I say? 57 yards in the big on the biggest stage in the entire sports world, and
Mm-hmm.
he right through the uprights.
Right. Um, so let's put out some numbers from the game. So a lot of people may have already seen the numbers, but if you haven't seen the numbers, let me go ahead and pull these numbers up for you right quick, if y'all don't mind. God damn it. Hold on. All right. So we start off Patrick Mahomes, 34 for 46, 333 yards,
Mm.
2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Pat Mahomes, 9 carries, 66 yards. Isaiah Pacheco, 18 for 59. Travis Kelsey had 1 catch in the first half and ended up with 9 catches for 93 yards. 1 catch,
Mm.
1 yard in the first half.
Woo!
Ended up with 9 catches for 93 yards for the total game. Cole Hartman, like you said, 57, 3 for 57, and one
Jordan Jordan
touchdown.
Tech did their thing tonight, boy. Just
Mm-hmm.
they did their thing last night.
Right,
Just saying.
right. Rambler Rex on got the field goal record in the Super Bowl. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, sir. Uh, Valdez Scantling got 3 for 24 for a touchdown. Rashad Rice, 6 for 39. Let's go to the 49er side of the game. Brock Purdy, 23 for 38, 255 yards and one touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 160 total yards,
Mm.
one touchdown on 28 touches. No, 30
Mm.
touches for 160 yards and one touchdown. Second leading receiver, I would say it like the second best receiver on that field for them was Jawan Jennings, 4 for 42 and a touchdown, plus one touchdown pass for 21 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, definitely shout out to Georgia Southern's old Jared McKinnon out there as well too.
Yeah, good God. I so apologize. I totally forgot about it.
But so what do you think was the biggest turning point in this game before we really start hitting our topics? Let, and why before you answer that, let's go in and get a few of these comments right quick before you answer that. Southside here said McDuffie proved why he was the number one rated corner this year in that game last night. Ghost to Judah out here still trying to shop off Justin Fields to us.
Well, nobody want to buy that old rusted, dusted, toasty ass pancake mix you got.
Hey, John St. Clair, man, he said Leo Chanel is the unsung hero of the game. Mahomes deserves the MVP, but he needs to send Chanel an envelope full of cash. I wouldn't be damn surprised. Um,
What you call was doing his best. Clark Humphrey was doing his best. Clark Humphrey. Creed Humphrey.
Creed Humphrey.
Well, Creed Humphrey was doing his best Drew Dalman impression last night. He was dribbling like he got there straight home.
you said he was over there at the Duke game right now on the court.
Yep.
Kid Kell here said special teams for the Chiefs was very good. The fumble recovery was crucial. Um, let's see. See, we get a couple more. Trey Murphy said Patrick Mahomes is a bad, bad, bad man in my mate's voice.
You know the crazy part about Patrick Mahomes is he doesn't even look for the big play. He takes exactly what's in front of him. If the big play is there, he'll take it. But if the check down is there, like that's what I love most about him.
Hmm.
Everybody say, yeah, he got a big arm, but he don't showcase that big arm like that no more.
I mean, that's part of the evolution of his game too. You have to think
Mm-hmm.
about it. You have to think about it. The first year that he played, he was just learning how to be a quarterback,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he broke all kinds of records doing that. But that's definitely a shout out. Shout out to Andy Reid. I want to definitely give another shout out. Andy
Ooh, boy.
Reid, Steve Spagnuolo. Steve Spagnuolo is the first defensive
That man
coordinator.
played. He called a brilliant game. Good God.
Mhm. And another guy I want to definitely give a shout out to is Steve Wilkes too. I know a lot of people want to put a lot of blame on the 49ers on Steve Wilkes, but the 49ers, even though they lost a couple players on that defense, they still played a hell of a defensive game too. Like I said, this all came down to who got the ball last.
Mm-hmm.
But but for you, what do you think was the turning point in this game as far as where do you think this game turned from where it started? What do you think was the turning point?
The more that I think about it, I'm gonna say this. This very seldom gets talked about, and I saw a player on the sideline crying. I mean, not saying anything wrong with that, but it was one guy in particular that was just, yeah, he's just like, damn, I feel for it. I really feel for it. I think Andy Reid. play him all game long. I'm talking about Nick Bosa. He had that young
Mm,
man thinking that he was doing something, getting up the field that way, and end up using all his momentum against him, using all that speed against him, getting up upfield. Like if you look at the big plays that were made, scoring big plays, all came
mm,
because he came too far up. See, this is the thing with a quarterback like that, man. You got to be very intent. You got to be real intentional about how you surround these guys. Y'all remember when I used to do these film breakdowns, and I say you got to make kind of like a pocket, like a shield around the quarterback. Like you
mm,
have to rush him, the interior, the outside edges. If you get one edge that's too far, and the edge is not right there with him, a lot of times you're gonna cause the quarterback to script. So you have to rush with a shield around him, kind of like this. All four guys got to rush in unison because if you don't, a quarterback like a Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, like these good quarterbacks gonna find a way to escape. And when I saw Bosa, just like he just kept, and I don't know what the hell Tony Romo, he just need to shut the fuck up because he was saying the all night the complete opposite. I don't know why he was talking about the opposite, but that's Tony Romo. That's a whole nother thing. But he was rushing upfield the whole time, and they were setting him up. Andy Reid was setting him up the whole time. He knew exactly. They had design runs for him. They had design runs for him. For
mm,
Patrick Mahomes, they had plays. The plays with even Miko Hartman on the side.
mm,
That was a design play to attack Nick Bosa. So it was for me the one play I saw when Patrick Mahomes got outside the box, got outside the right side because he got up the field too early. I think that right there that was the game changer because it took away Nick Bosa aggressiveness and he didn't think like a football player. He thought like an athlete.
mm. Hence Ohio State.
Oh no!
You said athlete, so I had to throw
As
Ohio
as
State.
I forgot about he was. I swear to God, I forgot. Oh man! Now it makes athlete you. It makes sense now.
But yeah, man, definitely. Let me also make this announcement as well. There was a commercial that was during that it said at this halftime at this year's Super Bowl that made me laugh. I'm gonna see if you remember this commercial. The commercial said, "Jesus does not promote hate. Jesus washes feet."
Jesus, watch this.
You remember?
Ah, wow,
So
wow. Where
basically
did
the
you
whole
get that one? Whoa,
so
whoa, whoa, whoa,
basically
whoa.
the whole commercial was somebody getting their feet washed by somebody, but it's a bunch of different people. So it says Jesus does not promote hate. Jesus wash feet.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Sponsored
I
by
mean,
G by sponsored by Jesus.org, by the way.
Jesus.org.
That's
So
an actual commercial.
they paid for a commercial to say Jesus wash feet.
Yes, they did. No,
Incredible.
no, that was me and me and Sonya looked at each other. We looked at each other. Me, Sonya, and Shell looked at each other like, wash his feet. What?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
on the side note on that though, bro, I
Jesus
just had
wash feet. That
I told Sonya I was gonna throw that one in. Now I meant to throw it in earlier, but we got caught in the conversation.
but
But
Jesus wash feet. Wow.
Jesus wash feet. Yes,
So
Jesus.
the message is not to heal the world. It's wash feet. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
basically, yeah, washing feet, washing bunions, corns, and all that. Yeah. But for me, I think the turning point in this game was, and I may be on the minority on this, But I think the turning point in this game was the 60-yard punt by Townsend. I think that was the turning point in this game because it was at, like I said, it was right around in that stretch where the Kansas City Chiefs was getting nothing on offense, and they needed to flip the field position. So this kind of let everybody know that okay, yeah, special teams about to be a part in this game. It was
Mm-hmm.
two plays actually. It was two special. It was actually three special teams played that played huge in this. It was the 61-yard punt by Townsend. It was the botched punt return, and then it was Ryan Moody missing the extra point. But Townsend's 61-yard punt was I think it was a game changer because
Mm-hmm.
boy, he flipped the hell out of that field position. I don't I'm like, what? And shout out to both
Yeah.
punters too because they both did their thing
Yeah.
on this.
That's a great all around team. Just great all around teams from what I saw.
So so I'm gonna say that again. All three phases of the game, offense, defense, special teams, was in full display tonight. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but special teams is important too.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get right into the conversation.
Oh boy.
Here you go. Kyle Shanahan does it again. Is it time to call him? Is it time to pull his card? I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat. Is it time to pull his card? Now let me go ahead and set this up for you right quick. So I'm gonna let you go off on this. How many times did we see Christian McCaffrey as a factor for the San Francisco 49ers in the first half?
In the first half, from what I understand, at least 15 times from somewhere in there. We saw him quite a lot in the first half.
How many times did they run the ball in the second half?
Uh 16, 15? Hold on. Five. Five times. So it's
It
like
was it
14 times in the first, and then
it,
like
it damn near felt like under 10. I don't remember.
yeah, he did not. That's the crazy part. Like he didn't touch the ball. It's like
hmm we got Jew in the building. The shout out
Juju.
to boy.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I know K Style. Oh, G said freeze. I thought I was tripping. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell just happened? All right, I guess K Style just got frozen, y'all. Sorry about that. But oh hell no, you damn sure ain't getting the link. Nah, no, we're not gonna hear you talk about no damn Justin Fields. That ain't happening. Um, but I think he got the ball about 14, 15. I think he got like 13 to 14 touches in the first half. And then the second half came and he got the ball about 6 to 7 times in the second half of the game. And not to get too ahead of myself with with him. I think it just come down to the fact that um now how are we gonna who's the blame, to be honest? Because on one hand we did see the third down percentage as far as the Kansas City and the 49ers. And I want to throw these numbers at y'all because I thought these was really interesting also. So the third down percentage for this game at the San Francisco 49ers. These are the small details that we tell you is really important. The third down percentage for these guys, the third down for the 49ers, um, they're 3-12. 3-12. Y'all. 3-12 the
Man,
entire game.
ain't this about a? I bet you
What
Kyle
the hell
Shannon.
happened, K
I
Style? What
don't know what the hell happened. And it just went the hell down. I'm like,
but
really? No, good.
everything just went all the way down. But
It didn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
that looked like I was going there to say it's like if you look at the, the third down percentage for both of the third down rate for both of these teams, man, I think that was something that you can really focus on too. Because like I said, this tell you when we talk about the small intricate details of football. What before you get back to your question, Kill, what did this tell you? All right, I'm gonna throw some numbers out. All right. First down, passing first downs. This is very surprising for me. Very surprising to me. I'm gonna just throw these out.
All right, go.
Passing first downs for the 49ers. 15 passing first downs. For the Chiefs, 15 passing first downs. This is where I'm really shocked. Rushing first downs, 5. 5 rushing first downs. Then you have the Chiefs with 9 rushing first downs. So what do those numbers tell you?
Yeah. Right before I get to that, shout out to Ricardo for the $5 super chat. Talk about what's going on, fellas.
What's that? What's that?
What's going on, man? Appreciate it, man. Was basically it's the same thing that all what did I say last week, Mike? About always trying to make the quarterback the hero
Mm.
instead of playing your game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got
That's
the
why I put
lead,
that game manager and elite quarterback video out there. K Style couldn't because of that.
like you said, you got Christian McCaffrey, you got Kyle Juszczyk back there, but we're trying to make Brock Purdy the hero of the game. And 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 that's the stigma of Kyle Shanahan right now is always going away from what got you to the dance. And that is the problem with a lot of these offensive guru type head coaches. This is kind of what the MO is on them. Is they got a
Mm-hmm.
quarterback that they trying to make the hero.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 5 rushing touchdowns to 15 passing touchdowns. That ain't San Francisco football.
That's not. He went away from what. See, now people, and we go. I'm gonna get to that, but like this is the reason why we saying it's like we got to look at what the real problem is. When you see teams going outside of who they are, this is what happens. This is what happens. There's no reason why should the the Chiefs should have more rushing touchdowns than the 49ers, and that's what his system is built on. He got more passing first down than he rushing touchdown. That's just inexcusable. Just saying.
Like you said, that's it.
And
That's inexcusable right there. That's inexcusable. And
5 rushing touchdowns. Five
five,
rushing first down.
right. And then when you then I know we probably haven't got to the overtime portion of it as far as what we thought about what happened in overtime. Let's go ahead. Let before we get in that, let's get a few more comments in here about it as well. Like I said, Vincent Morrison here says, I saw first take 49ers were not told about the overtime rules. That's cap.
That's look. Let me stop. Okay? If you believe that bullshit, you ain't a football fan. You ain't never seen football. You don't know what a football look like. How the fuck do you not know what the you gonna try to sell me as a professional that you've been playing football all the time and you have no idea what the overtime rules are? Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know who the fuck y'all think I am, but I'm not no fucking fool. Y'all can sell that shit to goddamn Afghanistan or whoever the fuck you want, who's learning football for the first time. You ain't gonna sell me on that bullshit.
You said to the Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
The Saskatchewan Wolf Riders. You ain't gonna say that bullshit to me. Talk about some. Oh, I ain't never heard the rule. Motherfucker, stop the court. All you got to do is stop. It ain't that damn. It's not that damn hard. Y'all can suck a dick. This is the best. This is what all the 49ers fans and the fans ain't been making this shit up. They're them coward punk bitch ass players that they got. They done took on the mentality of that fuck ass that head coach they got. Talking about they didn't know the fucking rules. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. How the fuck you gonna play high school, college, and NFL? You gonna tell me you don't know the damn rules? Saying fuck out of here, man. Who the fuck y'all think we are? Just fucking quit. Just say you quit. I will respect that more than you saying I don't know the damn rules. I don't know the damn rules. You not discontinued to fucking tackle somebody. What the fuck is you talking about? You ain't playing goddamn rugby in the damn overtime. Who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all like y'all playing ice hockey or some shit. Like this, I don't know the rules. Shut the fuck up, man.
All right. And as that segues into the next portion of the topic.
Oh my god, that pissed me off. That pissed me off.
So but as everybody, so what did y'all think about the overtime call about the San Francisco 49ers receiving instead of deferring?
Shit, I'm Kobe. I'm Mike. I'm Steph Curry. I'm Reggie Miller. Put that ball in my hand. Fuck what you heard. If Kyle Shanahan is the head coach and he's an offensive guy, put that ball in your offensive hand.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
So by you saying that, when they was driving up, because we also have to remember that it started off shaky in overtime too, because Brock Purdy almost threw that interception on the very first play.
You know.
But But like you said, they got away with not turning the ball over. They drive down the field. They get in the red zone. How many? I'm gonna ask everybody that's watching tonight. How many times did Christian McCaffrey touch the ball in the red zone in that situation? I'm gonna see. I'm trying to give me some numbers on that.
I got to see something.
Somebody said not enough. We got Eric Mack in the building. D. Coleman said, I thought they should have kicked, but I didn't mind the decision, but you had to get the touchdown. They failed. Yeah. Andrew G said 0. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When you're in that opportunity like that in the red zone, you're obliged to get your best player the ball. And we've seen in the last 3 Super Bowls that Kyle Shanahan has been the play caller in, they are 0-3. But as far as like championship games added as well, he has blown at minimum 5, 10-point plus leads as a play caller. And like you said, that right there is grounds for that's grounds for getting your ass whooped.
Bro, I couldn't imagine not putting that ball in Kobe hands. I'm just saying.
Right.
I just don't get it, bro. You just put the ball in Luke Longley's hand. Like, what are we doing?
Like I said, we didn't throw a screen or you ain't throw a swing pass that y'all normally do in the red zone or anything like that. He just didn't get the ball, period. And like I said, once again, you tried to make Brock Purdy into the hero instead of doing what got you there.
I heard a lot of people from Rumble Sports because I listened to his channel also. And the 49ers fan said the exact same thing. Why we just did not give the ball? We paid this man 20 something million, close to 20 million, about $16 million a year. And Christian McCaffrey, he didn't even like he barely touched the ball in the 34. Like, what are we doing, bro? Hey, D there.
Shout out to everybody that's just tuning in. But like you said, by them kind of settling for that field goal as well, you give Kansas City the opportunity to at least tie it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where that elite quarterback status paid dividends in right here. When the Kansas City Chiefs needed a play, Patrick Mahomes delivered. He delivered it with the read option. But what you ended up doing was, you took it. Like I said, it was such a quick drive for the 49ers, you left too much time for them to make a decision.
Mm-hmm. The last thing you want to do is do that. Don't put that ball in that boy's hands, man. That dude just magic. He's been magic ever since I seen him in college. That dude magic, man. Everything he touched just turned into success.
But that's why I definitely have to give a shout out to Andy Reid too, because Andy and like you said, by putting the trust in them to do that, like you said, you see a couple of the scampers by Patrick Mahomes, which leads to a couple big plays. Then the very last play, it was a simple out. It was a simple out route. The corner bit on the hook and left
Mm-hmm.
Mecole Hardman open for the out drag for the game winner.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead. Finish that.
No. I'm about to say go ahead because what it is that's going to lead to the last topic.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you about to say before I pull it up.
I forgot it that's that quick. I'm trying to do three things at once, and I'm
Right.
not successful at doing it.
All right. But
Duke playing right now, y'all. I'm trying to ignore the TV, but I'm not very good at it.
right. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes GOAT conversation. Now, when they talk about GOAT conversation, he's not there yet for me.
Whew.
But we've had this discussion last week on the 6-man convo, where it's like he's knocking on the doorsteps as long as everything
I don't
goes according to plan.
I don't think there's a discussion on whether he's the best quarterback to ever start his career. I don't think it's even close. Nobody that accomplished what he's accomplished, and like what 6 straight years AFC championships. What three? like like I don't think I've ever seen that.
Right,
We haven't seen this from Brady. I don't
right,
think there's ever been a better start to the NFL career from a quarterback. That's never been a better start ever.
right. But I think what everybody is liking about this one is this one was not led by Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-mm.
This one was led by the defense and special teams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like you said, where it comes down to is when they needed it the most, that's where it came down to. But yeah, like I said, I think it's too early to really say so.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I
like you
don't like
said,
getting
like
into those conversations because
right.
that's a
We got
career thing.
we got Dan Orlovsky saying that this is the best player he's ever seen and shit like that. And
No, he's not the best
got
player I've
got
seen. I
got
thought
got
Brett Favre was the best quarterback that I've like the best talented quarterback I've ever
we
seen.
got we got other ESPN folks saying that he's already surpassed Tom Brady and um got Troy
No, I
Aikman
don't know
talking
about it.
trash about him and stuff like
Troy me
I'm
sit
like
down and watch it cock eyes, okay?
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, we can't like I said, I I I love seeing the journey that he's gone through. But yeah, like you said, the GOAT conversation is not really necessary right now,
Mm-mm.
me personally.
When you start getting around 4 and 5, then we can start making that conversation. Like you still got a ways to go for that.
But I wanted to say that just to say this as well. It is very important to say that this is what we talk about as far as building your team the right way. Because you have to remember when Andy Reid came into Kansas City, the main thing was building the infrastructure for the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Before Patrick Mahomes got to Kansas City, they was already a consistent playoff team. And he had the opportunity to sit, learn, and like you said, and this is shout out to Andy Reid. Andy Reid is a quarterback guy. to
Mm.
match to maturate a guy that most NFL scouts thought was a reckless maverick.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't. I thought he was the best talent. I thought he was the best quarterback in the draft. But I'll leave that alone.
I didn't know who the hell he was. I just saw Texas Tech and I said, "Nah."
Nah, I saw him play. I saw him play, and I fell in love with him. I was like, yeah, that
Right,
dude can make all the throws.
right. But yeah, but like you said, this is to show appreciation of the process.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we keep talking about with this Falcon team. You not gonna have consistent success when you're always changing the infrastructure every 2 or 3 years. This is literally the same infrastructure they had since 2013.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They done went back to back Super Bowls without Tyreek Hill, which most of us thought they wasn't gonna win another one without him.
Mm-hmm. Just like.
So in order, like you said, in order, and like I said, for us Falcon fans, even if they have to decide on what quarterback they want to roll to through, the infrastructure has to be consistent. Go ahead. What you got?
This is where I need people to get out of their feelings. Get out your feelings, bro. How many times did we just literally saw Arthur Smith inherit a pretty good roster. And not even a year later, that roster was gone. So just because you inherit something, don't mean it's gonna stay like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you gotta have an infrastructure, and you have to have a want to keep these teams around, keep these players around. Just because you inherit something, don't mean it's going to stay like that.
Why?
Just like Philadelphia, just like the Dallas Cowboys, they thought they could keep it, but they got rid of Jimmy Johnson, and guess what that did? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the infrastructure allowed Patrick Mahomes to develop into the guy we see now. That's why guys like Alex Smith was so important because you bridged enough and you had success with it. And you had somebody that can teach the game to
And
your
what
next
he
guy.
means, actually, because he probably confused people, probably confused about what you mean by the infrastructure.
The infrastructure is team philosophy, team identity, and consistency with the coaching staff.
Mm. He's
But
not talking about players.
right,
He's talking about the
because
identity of the types of players that you want. The identity of the types of coaches that you want. The identity of the type of front office you want. That's the infrastructure.
mhm, right, like I said, but like I just said, we all saw Tyreek Hill get traded to Miami. We a lot of folks we didn't think that Patrick Mahomes was going the Kansas City Chiefs was gonna win another one. They done stripped off two, they done pulled off two in a row without Tyreek Hill.
Mm. You see?
And what they did was they put more emphasis on the defense. So the infrastructure of the team is balanced on all three phases of the game. The Atlanta Falcons cannot get to that point if we're continuously stripping down like Antaron Moody here said, inheritance means nothing if you strip the gears. Can't be stripping gears every 2, 3 years. You can't have you can't
Mm-hmm.
have different philosophies every 2, 3 years. You'll never
Mm-hmm.
have a level of consistency, and that's what's been the Falcons' problem.
Yep.
This is why we have seen the struggles of this team the last 7 years. I'm just saying, y'all. The process, like I said, the process will lead you a very long way, but you just got to do it right. And here go D. Coleman. Competent ownership, competent management, competent coaching.
Gotta have a clear understanding of what you want and how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scripture in the Bible that says, write down your vision. If you want to succeed, if you want God to bless you with it, write down the vision. You have to write it down top to bottom, exactly where you want it, how you want
Yeah, and Bible ever said same thing with Ben in Pittsburgh. Yeah, we seen it with Steve Young with the 49ers. Like that, like there's no like you said at the end of it, it's no shade, but these are facts. That's what
it.
you want. That's how you have consistent winners in this league.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, these teams win on the field, but it comes down to a multitude of things. Jew here said drafting and developing players. That's another thing. Of course, about whatever gonna play. He said Fields inherited a playoff team, but he's an ice cold bum. Sit down.
I ain't see it, y'all. I didn't see it.
Auntie Pam here said, man, trust the process.
Trust the process.
Hmm. But we go ahead, man. We're gonna get a Q&A going on here, man. Like I said, we got about another 10 minutes, so everybody got some questions to ask. Go ahead and ask the questions. Like I said, while we're doing that, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And like I said, a shout out to all the football fans. Like I said, this is the end of the road for the football season. We got all the way up until August till preseason. Well, actually, we got about another few weeks before the
A
UFL
week,
season
yeah.
kick off. So,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. We got some questions. Dre Murphy said, "How long you been a Duke Blue Devil fan?"
All my life, I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally got Kyrie. Did I answer your song? That I answered it.
That shit
All my
crazy.
life,
That shit.
I've been a
That's
Duke fan. If you know anything about being in Atlanta in the '90s, we didn't see no Georgia Bulldogs on TV. We barely saw the Falcons on TV. So we had to watch what we had to watch, catch it on the radio. It just so happened that the Cowboys, the Packers, the 49ers were on TV, and I damn sure wasn't gonna claim them. So I claimed, the Duke Blue Devils, who was actually um my school mascot. So it was just a natural, it's just a natural. So
well,
that's how I became.
uh, yeah, cause I about yeah, I feel you on that one. Let's see. D. Kobe said, "I'm a Birmingham stallion until Atlanta gets a team."
Yeah, I've been there all my life. I go all the way back to what Grant Hill, man. Like, yeah,
That's crazy.
Grant Hill and the other. I forget the other guy, the other Hill they had. Good God Almighty. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah,
I can't think of it. Uh,
favors for Georgia Tech. Like, don't get it wrong. I still support Georgia Tech. Don't get that. When they had Chris,
oh yeah,
look, Bosh and all.
shout out to Damon Stoudemire, boy.
Hey, look.
He bringing
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech basketball back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
But Auntie Pat here said, did they hire some more assistant coaches on the special teams, or do they keep the same assistants? I think they've kept the same special teams
Mm-hmm.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about to say there's one particular coach that nobody talks about for the Atlanta Falcons that they've actually picked up, which was kind of a sneaky one. And that was the former Tennessee Titans free safety, Lance Schultz. He's part of that DB. He's part of that DB room. So the emphasis that they having right now on how they want to build this team is they want to build it with the quarterback and the secondary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seeing a lot of that too. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of that in NFL, where it's just like a lot of DBs and a lot of.
Mujo Grundy here said, "What do y'all think about Kelsey running up on the coach?"
It's a Super Bowl. And look, if that motherfucker ain't passing me the ball, he lucky I won't goddamn pause in his damn milk. Like, motherfucker, you won't pass me the damn ball. I'm Travis Kelce. Like, this is Tony Gonzalez. You think Julio will be fine not catching no pass in the Super Bowl? Are you fucking crazy? Like, we gotta stop trying to make everything like, oh, he was Batman would have did. Look, it's the damn Super Bowl. If Travis Kelce ain't emotional in the Super Bowl, I don't want him on my team. Period. It's the Super Bowl. Go ape shit. This is probably the only time you're gonna get, that opportunity to win the championship. A lot of guys. So you better be emotional. You better be ready to punch a motherfucker in the face. Like, I need you to go to war right there.
Right. All right. We got D Coleman here says, I think this will be the last question of the night. So what is the first order of business roster-wise y'all would like to see?
Y'all really want to know that?
Go ahead, sir. The public wants to know.
So the first roster move that I'm saying is that I'm bringing Desmond Ritter back. I'm putting him with Zach. I'm putting him with the other kid I can't Doug Williams Doug Williams' nephew. I'm putting it with him.
Oh, DJ
And
Williams.
DJ Williams. And I'm putting him with TJ Yates. See what I can get out of him. Because the last thing you want to do is, ruin a guy's career. So I'm putting him with Desmond Ritter. And then what I'm doing with that, developing him, because the thing is, it's about a system. See, y'all motherfuckers that think about players. I don't give a fuck about no players. I give a fuck about the system. The system creates the players. The players come in as the players, but the system creates the players. Okay? We just talked about this about with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was a very good quarterback coming in, but the system created him to where he is. You remember just a couple of years ago, the dude was just talking about he don't know how to read the defense, and nobody paid him any attention. He stated that clear as day that he did not. This dude was passing for 4,000 yards every year, but he was telling y'all he couldn't read the defense. But we still think players create.
Motherfucker out here playing NFL Street and shit.
He playing NFL Street. He told y'all. It's public what he said. So bring him, keep Ritter, continue to develop him. I really don't know if I want to get a veteran quarterback. Although I will add competition to the quarterback position, and I'll just get it how I get it. But I think you need to add competition to that position.
But Yeah, yeah. Like you said, I'm kind of I really have no idea where they're gonna go with this. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold my hand on no possibility, just for the simple fact that every possibility makes sense. Like you said, it's a possibility that they may get Justin Fields. It's a possibility they may not. It's a
Mm-hmm.
possibility they may keep Desmond Ritter and develop him as a starter.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a possibility that they may draft a quarterback or bring in a vet.
So what you saying, K-Sal?
We don't damn know what the hell they're going. I don't damn know.
We don't damn know. Y'all heard us say this a billion times.
I don't damn know. The only thing that I more care so about right now is having those trenches, being consistent, and just sticking with an identity.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I really care about is what's the identity of this team, and are we gonna stand on business when it come down to it?
Mm-hmm. Stand on business at the end of the day.
But
Just
what
stand
I
on business, man.
but if I'm going off what I would personally do is if I'm not sure of Desmond Ritter, I'm taking I'd rather draft one of these quarterbacks than trade for Justin Fields. That's just my personal opinion
No, I wholeheartedly agree.
because because what Justin Fields brings to the table, you literally got 3, 4 quarterbacks in this draft that does the same thing. So I'm not wasting draft picks.
Just to
I'm not. I'm
trade
not.
for a
dra-
guy
I'm
who
not. I'm
can.
not wasting draft picks on a nigga that I got to decide if I want to pay next year. Because there is no 5th year option. I don't think there is a 5th year option. I think they already
Mm-mm.
passed that deadline.
No,
So fuck no.
they can let him walk.
Exactly. Because if you get if you're and I'm gonna say this again, if you're looking at the Falcons getting Justin Fields, I'm about to say you better get ready for that 250, $300 million contract coming soon if he plays as well as y'all think he does.
Yeah, yeah. If that happens, you get to say get bye bye to guys like AJ Terrell, Grady Jarrett, all those guys gone.
So let me ask everybody. Let me ask everybody in the chat. Are y'all ready for the 250, $270 million contract for Justin Fields? I want to see if there's some yeses or nos on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see that. Be honest, man. Be honest.
Let's be
Stop
honest.
being coward.
He just gonna get a bunch of yeses and nos.
Mm-hmm. Hell no, we already know you gonna say that. Like like I
Because
said, my
that
thing is,
cause that's a 200+ million dollar decision that you have to make in 2024. That ain't no.
mhm,
So for those that think that we hate Justin Fields, it's not even because of that. The thing
mm-mm.
about it is you're not getting your bang for your buck.
That Noah,
Wait.
that's the most honest thing you don't see it in a long fucking time. Your hell raising, I was about to say dick sucking, but I'll just go ahead and say it since I already said it. But your dick sucking ass with Justin Fields, okay? That's the first honest thing that you said. I'm gonna give Noah. I apologize, Noah. That's the first thing he done says. He done said something in
But
a
but
long time.
see
Like,
see see see. But
you
here's the
see what I'm
problem.
saying?
but
See,
like I
we
said,
not mean. We not mean, and we don't hate. We will give you credit when you make sense.
but like I said, that's the thing though, because if they're talking about Justin Fields as resurrecting his career down here in Atlanta, you do know the quarterback market is up to about $240.
That's what we saying no to, guys. We're not saying if he becomes an MVP quarterback and he puts up 50 touchdowns and 25 rushing touchdowns, like so be it. But you gonna have to pay him.
You gotta pay
We
him.
gonna lose
But
players. We gonna
you
lose Grady. We gonna lose offensive lineman like Chris Listen. We gonna lose
you
AJ
gonna
Terrell.
you gonna lose,
We're going to
bro.
lose that.
You gonna lose Jesse Bates if you do that. I'm telling
Yes,
y'all that right now.
we gonna lose them. So this ain't again. This is not a shot. Everybody think, oh, we all don't want him because he's a black man and you like that white boy Matt Ryan. This ain't got nothing to do that. Matt Ryan had to leave because of money. That's
Mhm.
the reason why we left Matt Ryan. It's because we couldn't afford to pay him $45 million a year. That's the truth of the matter.
So let me ask this final question, and we gonna wind it down. So this is the Noah, this is the Josh, and everybody that's pro Justin Fields to Atlanta. Do you want him to reach that all pro status here in Atlanta? Or do you just want him just to be here, just to be here? That's a very interesting question right there.
That's a very good question.
So do you want Justin Fields to be the all pro quarterback, top quarterback in this league, player that you think that you think that he could become? Or do you just want him here just to say, okay, he's here? I don't give a damn if he does good or not.
A lot of people saying how the salary cap. The salary cap is based on the market. The market goes up each year.
Mhm.
So based on the TV contracts and whatnot, the TV contracts continue to get bigger and better. So better based on the sales each year, the market goes up for each quarterback. So if the revenue for the TVs go up, the chances are that the salary cap for the NFL is gonna go up. So as long as people keep buying tickets and whatnot, the salary cap is going to be somewhere around 240 to $55 million a year.
Right.
And a lot of times, one player would take about $50 million of that, and that's the quarterback at this point. So you already got, I just say $240 million. All right, you got a quarterback. The quarterback, just one player.
Right.
You
And look at
minus
Corey.
that
Look, look.
240 minus K Style like to do math. I'm just saying like that's 190 something $1 million gone right there.
Like, look, Corey Gears here said
Live.
that Fields will make no less than 47 million a year with a new contract.
Every year. So even if the market of the entire NFL keeps going down, his money don't change. You see how bad that is for the NFL? Let's say the market for the NFL start going down to like 230, 220. He's still gonna get his 40 million. So the salary cap stayed the same, but everybody, the players, they money, they get their money.
Mm-hmm. So YNS MJ said, "How come? How come the Chiefs has all these good players?" Yeah. Yes. Corey Gears said it right after that. They draft and develop a lot of their players. Like you
That's
said,
what we mean by the
it's
system. That's what K
it's a
Style was talking about.
it's a cog in the machine. It's a mass production line when you think about it like that. They draft, develop, and they continuously put out players. You do know the majority of their damn defense is fourth round picks or later.
Yeah. Just go look at it. Just
Hmm.
do your research.
And Noah said if he took that Jalen Hurts leap in Atlanta, then you got to pay him depending on circumstances. No, you gonna have to pay him, period, because you can't give up that draft capital and then not pay him. You'll basically be renting him. So no matter what happens, Justin Fields will get paid in Atlanta no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no matter.
Hey Mike, do you see what just happened now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what happened?
No, I see.
Until the money started becoming an issue, now all of a sudden it's I don't know. I don't know if I want him here. Now that the money becomes an issue.
Yeah, but that's what we've been saying all along. Yeah, everybody thought we were just like, for one, look, I don't have to bring up this stats
Mm-hmm.
to say this is a bad idea because it's a two-part answer.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want a two-part answer. They want either a yes or a no.
Right.
And in this case, most fans want a yes.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's easier to either develop Ritter or draft a quarterback because you don't have to make that money decision next year.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 or 5 years down the line before you make that decision.
Or you can draft a quarterback now and you got 4 years. You got 2 years to just sit him down and wait and see what if Desmond Ritter is something.
Right.
I mean, if Desmond Ritter ain't anything, you could throw him away because you've been working on somebody else.
Right. And we just saying that to say this. Everybody thought it was gonna be that easy to to get past Matt Ryan, and they found out real quick this shit ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
So whatever quarterback that they decide for 2024, rather it be the guy you want or the guy you don't want. If your fandom is tied to the team based on that decision, the Atlanta Falcons is not for you. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Mm-mm.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, dig it.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah.
Goddamn internet wanna fucking go out, and I got to use my damn phone and shit. Goddamn Dirk Cutter.
No, it's doing it over here too.
The rain kicking our ass over here too. But deuces, y'all.
Peace.